You probably have no idea where I'm at, but maybe the stuff in the window might tell you. I can tell you it's right off of I-75, and it's on my way home from Old Car City. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. All right, guys, so that's I-75 up there. It's like 5:30 in the evening. It's the week of Thanksgiving, and I always wanted to come here and stop. I never did. I've passed it 100 times, but tonight I thought, you know what, I need a break from driving, so we're gonna stop. It's right off the interstate. I just wanted to get a quick break and get gas. So guess where we are? We are at Summit Racing Equipment right here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's actually, I don't know if it's in Atlanta. It feels like Atlanta. So we're gonna go in and see if they're gonna let us come in, maybe walk around, show what you can buy here. So let's go in and find out. All right, guys, so when you come in to this is Summit, so you guys get to see that. And I've been buying Summit equipment. I bought it for my race car. I bought it for all kinds of stuff since the 1980s, I think. I don't even remember when they started. I just know I always bought stuff. So they have some pretty cool stuff here. Check this out. They got a big giant Jeep pickup truck thing that they built for SEMA. I'm guessing it's SEMA, maybe not. I don't even know if they build it, but it's up here when you walk in. But when you come in, they've got a couple different cars up there. I don't know if they're real, if they're just shells, but we're gonna walk around and see what you can buy when you're in here. And they're open almost every day. I think they're closed for Christmas and Thanksgiving, but other than that, you can come in and buy to your heart's desire all this kind of stuff. You want a gas grill that looks like an engine? There you go. They got cars and toys. They got exhaust stuff. They've got all the suspension items. Look at this. This is for Camaros. They've got remote control stuff. They got the leg lamp. Look at that. From A Christmas Story. Everything you walk around, you see all the stuff. 350 small block Chevy, 302 Ford Racing from the boss. You got suspensions. You got all the autometer gauges you can ever want, and you see what they look like. You got slapper bars, traction bars, slapper bars, whatever you want to call them. We used to call them slapper bars, but okay. Suspension, steering wheels, tons of steering wheels, brakes, all kinds of stuff. Look at these engines. You want a 302 small block Ford? There you go. You want that one? There you go. You want a 521 Ford Racing engine, 460 crate engine? There you go. You want a 302 small block Ford with a BBK performance, polished throttle body, shorty headers, MSD ignition? You can have that. 408 Ford Racing, 351 Windsor crate engine, 350 small block with a Brodex cylinder heads, MSD atomic EFI fuel injection system, all kinds of stuff. Whatever you want to get, they have. And you can see all this stuff. You can see why a Detroit locker is a Detroit locker. You can see why a Strange Engineering pinion yoke is what it is. You can see the insides of them. So they have everything on display as much as you want. You need a transmission blanket for your race car, they've got them. Everything here that you could possibly want for your car is here. Now, let's say you want to see something on a suspension. This is not for sale, but this is a 64 to 72 Chevelle build suspension with drivetrain. And you can see they have half of it open, so you can kind of see what it would look like. You can see all the parts right there. You want to see the inside of the transmission? There you go. Where you want to put the battery. You need grills. And we're not talking the grills that you cook on, although they have the grills you can cook on back there. We saw those. Here, you need a grill for your 69 Camaro. There you go. And you have all the stuff for trucks. All the truck parts. Here you go, buy me complete. This is, what is this? I don't even know what it is, but it's complete. I want it, and I don't even know what it is. It's a 67 to 69 Camaro, Firebird, 68 to 74 Nova, complete subframe. You can buy the whole subframe, completed, with Willwood brakes. There you go. They even have lawn equipment from Milwaukee. I don't know why, but they do. They got all the rims you could want. A bolt-on front speed kit for a 64 to 72 Chevelle. Check that out. A 71 Camaro subframe assembly with a blown big block Chevy engine and Power Glide transmission. There you go. You can get Honda shirts. You can get racing helmets for motorcycle racing. Didn't even know they carried motorcycle race stuff. Remote control vehicles. They got all kinds of stuff. Everything that you could see in their catalog, you could get here. And it is just one giant parts store. So it's a fun ride. It's a fun drive to come. Now, of course, they have all your liquids, but how many auto places do you go to now that have all the carbs that you could possibly choose from with the intake manifolds right there? I don't know. So this is just a fun place to come. And they got tons of shirts. You want a YN shirt, you want Mopar shirts, you want floor Hurst shifter shirts, you got Camaros, you got Chevelles, you got Gearhead, you got Rat Fink racing team shirts, Mopar shirts, Ford shirts. You even have Summit shirts. Imagine that, at Summit Racing Equipment they have Summit Racing shirts. They've got all kinds of jackets. They got work jackets from Edelbrock. They got Summit Racing Equipment shirts, work shirts. They got t-shirts. They got mugs. And then we can come over here. You need a fuel tank for your hot rod. You need a fuel tank for one of your cars that you're doing on the strip. Here you go. You got fuel cells right here. You got all these manifolds. Check this out. How many places can you go to now? Now, back in the day in speed shops, you could go to a speed shop and you could see a lot of this stuff, but you can't do it anymore. So you got all this Holley, Wyand, you got all the different manufacturers that are putting up. So you can see you need a Edelbrock 6-pack manifold for your Chrysler, 59 to 79 Chrysler. They got it. You want a high ram, tunnel ram? They got it. You need a Boss 302 intake manifold? They got it. Everything is right here. You can come down here. It's right, like I said, it's south of Atlanta. It's about 40 miles north of Macon. And you can come right over here and get any of this stuff. They got all the fans you need, all the headers you need, all the fuel pumps that you need, the blowers. You want a blower? They got them. How many places are going to have blowers in stock for you? You want to learn how to put all the electro spark together? You can do that too. You need a carburetor? Well, which one do you like? They have them all. This reminds me of the old BP speed shops when I was a kid. It's one of the few places you can go that you can get any of these carbs you want. They got them in stock. And they also have the Christmas Story leg lamp. They got B&M shifters. They got all kinds of ignitions. Everything you need for ignition, everything you need to plumb your engine is right here. You want to give it some gas, you want to make it laugh, you want some laughing gas, here's your NOS. All kinds of NOx from everybody you want. You need a racing seat. You need a racing seat. There you go. Got racing seats. You got seats for circle track. You got seats for your hot rod. You got seats for your street car. MSD ignitions. You got all kinds of racing boxes. So you want to know, you want to have something for your race car and you don't happen to own a Demon that does it automatically, so you're going to have to put one of these in your race car to figure out how fast you went, what was your quarter mile time, what was your response time, all that kind of stuff. How's the engine working out? You have all these. So you got all kinds of alternators here, as well as wiring, as well as all kinds of pulleys. What kind of pulley do you want? You want to change to a serpentine? You can do that. And then you got air cleaners. Love these. Old school. You can do something really cool. You can just do a classic. You want chrome? Chrome will get you home, and this is the aisle that gets you all home. You have all this. You've got starters. All the different starters you could use. Valve covers. All this kind of stuff. And you even get to look and see a little 1920s 1930s race cars up there. You want to talk about your valve covers? Here's your valve covers. You want to tell people what you have? There you go. You want to tell people what you do? You got it right there. You want people just to think thick and flow? You can do that. You want to put cross flags for Corvettes? You got that. You want some flames? There you go. You got flames. You got a Cobra, Mopar. Every kind of valve cover you could possibly want. Chevy Power, Trick Flow, you name it, it's here. You want to change your whole engine to a really cool dress-up kit? That's a pretty cool dress-up kit. I like that dress-up kit. You need a new Hurst equipped ball sticker for your car because you bought your Hurst stick, or you need the Hurst shifter handle. I had a Hurst shifter handle. These handles, they're expensive. They used to not be expensive. They're expensive now. You want a pistol grip? There's a pistol grip. You need that race car alarm clock for your husband, or for your boyfriend, or your girlfriend if she has a car. They have that here too. Now, you need a net, and I don't mean a net bedding. I mean a net to get so you don't get kicked off the starting line because you don't have safety equipment. So you got safety equipment here, all the safety equipment you need to build your car with, or to update your car, or to make sure that when you're looking at your harnesses, that the harnesses are not expired, because harnesses do expire. If you didn't know that, then you need to come here and get a new harness. You need a racing suit? There you go. They got racing suits, they got racing shoes, they got racing gloves, they got racing bags, they got racing jackets. They got everything racing here. And if you need a book on how to do stuff because you don't know how to use the internet, they got books. If you need some cars to decorate your man cave, they got cars. They got model kits here. When was the last time you saw a model kit? Or you can get all cars to race in the wintertime when you can't go racing in your car. You can race in your basement. And then they just have all kinds of stuff over here that's overstock, liquidation. It's scratch and dent. So if you don't care if it's scratched, if you don't care if it's dented because you're just using it on a race car, then you may want to come and get this. They got all kinds of exhaust systems, everything here. I would assume, I may be wrong, but probably a lot of stuff was sent back. All scratch and dent items with a red star are 50% off. So if we look for a red star thing, maybe we get something really, really cool for the car. You need a clutch? They got clutch. They got so much stuff here. Need a timing chain? There you go, timing chain. Do you care what color it is? Nope. So you can get any of this stuff here. This is probably stuff somebody ordered. Maybe they got it, it was the wrong piece. Maybe it was something that they didn't use, so they want to use it. Or they needed something different. Or they thought it was broken, but it wasn't broken. And they sent it back. So they got, or maybe this just didn't go with their dress-up kit. Or maybe they didn't like B&M. Who knows? They needed a brake system. There you go. Caliper. There's a pair of calipers. Maybe you need them. I don't know. But they just have all kinds of stuff. And this is all, when they say scratch and dent, it may not be scratch and dent. This cam is probably not scratched and dented. It's probably somebody ordered something, they didn't need it, or they didn't use it, so they needed to send it back. I mean, they got all kinds of radiators here. They got tires here. They got all kinds of stuff. They even got license plates. So it's just a pretty cool place. Here's some more remote control stuff. They got signs for your man cave. They got, like I said, model kits. They got toys, remote controls. They got tools for the kids, backpacks. They even have dog leashes, water bottles, all kinds of stuff. So it's just a pretty cool place to come if you need to order pickups. Say you order something on a catalog and you're nearby, you can come and order and pick it up. So, and then they got some really cool things to look at while you're here. I don't think you can buy the Skull Bandit body, but maybe. And these things are just bodies, empty bodies, but hey, pretty cool for a man cave, right? So anyway, you can buy all this kind of stuff, even some Christmas items for your dog by coming here. It's worth stopping by. I always wanted to come in. It's really cool. They don't know that I'm here. They don't care that I'm here. I didn't call to ask. I just walked in and said, you mind if I film it? Because it's a pretty cool place. So you can just see all this kind of stuff. You need some $31 for a nice fuel. How many gallons? 5.5 gallons. These things are 40 bucks when they're just red. The red ones are just $40 in Florida right now because of the hurricane. So $31.50, you got yourself a really nice fuel container. There you go. Lug nuts. All kinds of stuff. As you can see, they pretty much cover and carry everything you need. You want paint? They got paint right here. You want some orange? There you go. Got some orange, got some yellow, duplicolor. And then you also have all the urethane activation, all the stuff you need for your car. You want some single stage paint? There you go. Single stage urethane paint, all different colors. Come in, just get it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. They even have some tools. Not a lot, but they got them. Anyway, I just thought this would be a cool place to come in. Oh, they do have a, let's see, do they have, how many 10 millimeters do they have in stock? Well, they got two 10 millimeters in stock. That's way not enough, but they got everything else you could use. Excuse me. And even Don Gartlett's. I don't know if that's one of his cars because I never saw that, but we were just with Don, and so it's got a front engine dragster right up there that he has donated. Man, he keeps showing up in all my videos in some way or another. Don Garlitz just keeps showing up. They got front ends of race cars. They got old midgets. They got the whole side panel over there. Interstate batteries. So anyway, guys, it's just a really cool place. And if you're down in I-75 and you just want to take a break from driving and you're below Atlanta, stop in. It's just a really cool place to be. So just thought you might want to see what it looks like on the inside. And we have these they have giant chairs. Excuse me, giant chairs compared to me, and I'm 6'2". So these are really good chairs for Daytona. I think they would work. So, and they got 3 cup holders in each. Anyway, guys, are these in the catalog? Or at least they can order them online, right? So you can order these giant chairs online, and I'm gonna tell you what, that's a pretty cool thing to have. So guys, come on in. They're here most days, and it's just a really fun place to come and visit and buy stuff. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And here's April. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.